Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming back to join me for today's video. So today I just went ahead and shot my stash again, and I wanted to do a soft, pretty look. Most of the time I go a little bit overboard and I do way too much makeup. I'm still gonna be probably wearing too much makeup, but I wanted to do something a little bit softer. So if you'd like to see what I picked and the look I'm going to do and just chit chat, all that kind of stuff, then please keep on watching. So Sean's asleep. He decided to start streaming on Twitch, and he's decided to do graveyard shift from 8 to 4, 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. So he's asleep right now. So that's why I'm in the living room, because I didn't want to be loud or anything like that. Okay, good enough. I have some natural light coming in, so hopefully the lighting's okay, but I'm just gonna be using my Maybelline Expert Wear pencil. I really love the e.l.f. one, but this one's really good too, and this used to be my go-to, so. Good enough. I did not grab a spoolie or mascara, so I'll have to do that here in a little bit. But anyway, I am going to be using the Profusion Lovestruck palette. I've not used this in a very long time. Lots of pretty pinks, some periwinkles, purples, stuff like that. So once again, I did dig pretty deep to just grab stuff that I haven't used in a while. So, and then I am going to be using a new to me, well, I've used this, but it was years ago. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation stick, and I did not grab, I have a concealer, but it's pretty moisturizing, so we're going to use this as an eyeshadow base. But anyway, hope everyone's having a nice, lovely spring. We finally have started warming up. It was in the 70s yesterday, but then it is dropping back down to the 50s today, so it is what it is. And this brush is coming to the end of its life because it's shedding really bad, so. But I'll just blend this out a little bit. So sorry about yesterday's video. I know it was kind of depressing and kind of boring, but like I said, I've just been having kind of a rough time lately, so. But I feel like I can tell y'all, you know, and yeah, you know what I mean. Everything in me wants to use like glitter and everything like that, and I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this really pretty rose gold shade right here. I'm going to put that on the majority of my lid. Which is very nice actually, so. And I did end up taking my nails off yesterday, obviously. I used the little tabs, I didn't use glue. And so the tabs that come with those Temu nails, they're okay, but they last like 24 hours, if that. So I went a little over 24, but I was also doing a ton of cleaning and stuff like that, so I'm not actually that surprised that that happened. So, let's see here. I am going to go in with this kind of deeper plum. It's not like the deepest plum I've ever seen, and pick that up. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take this really pretty purple. It's more of a topper, and so it's got some little bit of maybe duochrominess, and I'm just going to put that on my inner third. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for the eyes. Maybe, oh no, I need to put in a crease shade and a transition. What is wrong with me? Okay. I'm gonna take the shimmer right here. It is a deeper purple, and you can use shimmers pretty much anywhere you want. So. I'm going to go in with the shade right here as my transition. Blending shade, transition, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so that is the eye look so far. I do think it looks pretty. Not my usual cup of tea, but that's kind of the whole point of this. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Revolution Eye Bright color corrector. I really like this. It does a really good job of color correcting. And then I am using like a lighter coverage concealer, so I do need the coverage, or the, you know, I do need the color correcting. Instantly helps. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the foundation stick. I did pick it up in the shade Classic Ivory. It looks a little dark, but which is fine because I have been self-tanning. But and something I've noticed about this, I've tried it with a UO Twin Poof, I've tried it with a sponge, and I definitely think the way to go for me personally is the flat top foundation brush. I'm just able to press everything into the pores a little bit easier. And this is what I do. I just tap, 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 tap. Really making sure I'm pressing it into the pores. That way it helps to even out the skin texture. This lighting looks like garbage. So this is what the base is looking like, and I didn't put on a ton, so it's definitely a medium coverage, but it still looks like skin. It has a nice finish on the skin. If you like something that's not super matte, it's just that perfect in between, so I do like it. The concealer I chose is the Essentially Ageless Hydrating Serum Concealer from Be Pure. This is from Dollar Tree. It's actually a really, really nice concealer if you like something that's maybe a little bit lighter weight. Well, it's really lightweight, but it does look pretty on the skin. So I'm gonna let that sit there for a moment, and I'm gonna go, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and I think line my lips. I've been trying to do lip liner a little bit more just because that's like one of the, well, I'm not great at makeup anyway, but I feel like that's one of the things I have the biggest problem with is lip liner. So this is the Essence Soft Comfort or something. Anyway, I can't, it's like super faded, but it is, don't know the shade, but it's like a pretty berry shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, it's time to blend out the concealer. It's been sitting there for a minute. Very nice. I'm going to be going in with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I do like this powder. It's really nice, and where this is a little bit of a dewier foundation for me, this will help with the longevity of the concealer and the foundation. So, but it's a matte powder that doesn't look too heavy. I love this, and I haven't used it in forever. It's the W7 Bronze Brilliance little quad. So you get basically a highlighter, 2 blushes, blush toppers, and a bronzer. So we're gonna go ahead and use the bronzer. Really is a nice little quad. Couldn't get enough of it when I first got it, and then it just went in the drawer. No, let's be honest, it went in a cardboard box, so. Ooh. So I might be using makeup brushes that I washed yesterday, and they might be a little bit damp still, so maybe. But even though it went on, like, you know, put on way too much on my brush and had to go to the other cheek, this is still blending out beautifully. I wish W7 was more accessible here where I live. Anything W7 I end up having to purchase through Amazon. I've had this for years, so this isn't a new purchase for me. But it's a nice brand, I think. I do like it, and I feel like they don't get talked about enough. So, okay. I think that's blended up pretty nicely. Very nice. I'm just gonna go in and finish off the eye, and what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna just take some of that transition shade. Once again, I don't want anything too dark. Let me grab my tissue and wipe off my brush. I have an e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleaner, and I've never used it. I need to, but I've never used it, so I'm just gonna go back into that transition shade. Just run a little bit underneath the lower lash line. I'm going to take this blush right here. These are very shimmery, so just be aware of that. These are definitely highlighter optional, but it is really pretty. Very pretty, actually. I'm gonna go in with the highlighter that's in here. My friend sent me this really pretty highlighter brush, so I'm gonna use that. I'm going to take this other blushy shade. I'm going to pop this on my inner corner. Just once again to kind of tie in the kind of rosiness. I still, like I said, I want kind of a natural, not natural, but like a lighter look. I still want some sheen to the skin. I just don't want it to melt off. So I am going to go with the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is the vitamin C. Anyway, it's more of a dewy glow, so I'm going to go ahead and use this. So I went ahead and finished my brows, and then I did throw on some mascara. It's a little bit of a more natural looking mascara. It's the Clinique High Impact Mascara. I also don't have that many top lashes because of ripping off the eyelash extensions, but went ahead and used that. And then I'm gonna go in with some ColourPop So Juicy. It's a little separated. Maybe, oh my goodness gracious, but this is in Type of Way, and it's a plumping gloss. And once again, it's kind of got that pink tone. Why can't I do this? Oh well, we're still gonna just try it. Let's do it. Okay, this is the finished look. I think it turned out pretty. I'll go ahead and I'm going to be going outside to smoke. So I'll show you what it looks like in natural daylight, because I think in here it's looking a little washed out just because the lighting, it's going to storm. But I do think it's pretty. I really like the Love Struck palette. I definitely need to get that out and use it more. The foundation stick, really like the foundation stick. I think it's a great product, and it was like $3 on Amazon. It was ridiculously cheap. The all-nighter spray, even though I set everything really good with powder, it definitely helped to make the skin look a little bit more skin-like, which is good. And then I do like the plumping gloss. It's already feeling a little tingly and everything like that, but let me go ahead and show you what this looks like in natural lighting. So here's that. I don't know what it looks like, but I'm going to assume that it looks prettier outside than it does inside. But yeah, I think it looks really, really nice. There we go. Let me know if you're still enjoying these Shop My Stashes. What kind of look would you like to see with the Shop My Stash? Let me know down below. It's super, super helpful. I'll go ahead and have the products I did use. There's a little shopping or a little product section. I'll go and put them there. For ease of use, I can make a commission, but I haven't yet, so. But it's there if you want to, but anyway, there we go. I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, share it, all that kind of stuff. Let me know down below in the comments, how's your spring going? Have you warmed up yet? What kind of spring makeup looks are you doing? I'd love to know down below, and make sure that you do subscribe. I do upload 7 days a week, all about budget stuff, so I do budget beauty, obviously. I do vlogs, grocery hauls, recipes. I do all sorts of stuff, so make sure that you do subscribe. I appreciate you stopping by. Now the video should start autoplaying here in a moment. It might be one of mine, it might be somebody else's, but sit back, relax, enjoy, and I'll see y'all here in just a sec.